Dear traders, this is Albert with Trading Diary, and I would like to welcome you to another update for week number 34 of 2025. And in fact, I did not trade over the last couple of weeks. I got a new tool, which is TC2000. I subscribed for 1 year. And I have been setting up screeners. I have been watching a lot of StockB, a lot of Qualmagi in order to get them screeners right. And I've been thumbling around and I really got confused too. Anyways, so let's go over it. It really seems amazing. It seems really nice. So it's well done. It's operating smoothly, and the screeners, how I can set up these screeners is what I really like. All the operating handling is really nice. So let's go over it. So here is my daily graph, here is my weekly graph, here is the volume profile, average volume here, and these are two graphs that StockB shows for his studies, which is indicating 4% breakout or breakdown, and this is the short and longer term momentum. So let's have a quick look. So these are the screeners, different screeners here, and I can either I write the conditions or I use the conditions that are given by TC2000. So let's see, I've got like Qualmagi and StockB recommended the 5 days gainer, 1 month, then 3 month and 6 month. And I look for stocks which have moved more than 50% or 20% here in 1 month. And then within these results, I would now consider only technology, healthcare, and consumer stocks. So out of the sector of healthcare, technology, or consumer goods or cyclicals. And because these are, according to StockB, the ones that have the most potential and the largest moves. So I want to put the odds in my favor, and this is how I am choosing. So in order to reduce the universe of stocks I'm looking at, and in order to reduce the choice, I am only looking for the strongest stocks. And here are sums for my studies. So 20 days up, 20 days down, which is StockB. He is evaluating the market breadth, kind of like this, in order to see if money is flowing into the market or out of the markets. And then I've got 100% within a year, 300, 500% in a year, the 4% breakout, another one of StockB, and the dollar breakout, another one of StockB's screeners. The 4% and dollar breakout he's running early in or as the market opens, so that he can get quickly into potential stocks. So this one, 5% 5-day gainers within 25% of the 52 weeks high. So let's have a look at this one. So the price is between $1 and $20. Then we've got an average volume of 300,000. ADR, average daily range, is larger than 5. And then the price moved more than 20% within the last 5 days, and it is at least within a range of the 25% of the 52 weeks high. So if I run this one now, I will have about 16 results, and then I can go and run it. Let's run it and let's go through it. So new filtered watch list, let's put it aside so we can hear. And now we can see here, oh, this is a beautiful cup and handle here, and I would definitely have traded this stock here on Friday. And then this one is gone, this one is gone, and this one is not too bad either, but it's also gone. This one is gone. So here is only strong stocks. And now I could here, like in this case, I could wait for a pullback and then either for a move or for a breakdown for shorting, although I'm not shorting at the moment. So, but this is the idea here too. Nice flag. So this one, let's see if it's going to run into resistance up here, then building a kind of a handle and then moving higher. This is a really nice flag here. So really nice flag and then breaking out. So these are the ones, and I got one. I already created a watch list for next week with the VCP stocks, potential VCP stocks, although they are not all A+ setups. So this one had a move here. This one is now bounce off the 10 EMA. Then this could be, this one is 3 days up in a row. I wouldn't get involved. This one perhaps, but it would be nice to have a small red day here. Too large. This one is gone. This one is alright. This one is even better. This one is alright. This one bounced 10 EMA. Anyways, I think I have to go over it tomorrow morning and clean it up a bit. So this one would be okay. This one bounce up 3 days in a row. This one. And then, so what I do now is like I will get a watch list with clean VCP patterns that I put then into my Thinkorswim for trading. I will trade out of Thinkorswim, and TC2000 is going to be my screening software and watchlist management. And then I would upload it every time into TC2000. And I would also kind of learn the 4% or momentum burst strategy of StockB so that I can trade more often, because I've got the impression that VCPs are a nice setup, but they don't appear that often, or at least with all the parameters that I have chosen. So I would also want something to be able to trade more actively, and then have nice VCP A+ setups and have the 4% breakout or the momentum burst for kind of everyday trading or every second day trading. So that's the plan. I think I might also subscribe to StockB. So let's see. I was thinking about subscribing to Mark Minervini's private access, but it is super expensive for me, at least at the moment. And I'm not really sure. I read a bit on the internet. Was not that clear, was not that convincing. And I also know that Qualmagi, he is a bit skeptical. So I don't know, let's go with StockB first. This Qualmagi was also a student of StockB, so I think it is alright if I am a student of StockB too. And I really like his approach. I like the studying aspect. I like the idea that, in fact, I have to do the work, and it's not done by giving me a finished strategy. I have to do the work. So I really like the idea. So it's promising and I quite like it. So anyways, you can see what I do not like is that there's only just a couple of, I think it's about it's about 4 years, 5 years of data here. And not more. This is a bit more, I guess. And the other thing is, if I want to scroll in time here, I have got to go down here and look for this really tiny bar, and then I can move through I can go back and forth in time, and this is really tricky to catch this little bar sometimes. So it is a bit small for what it is, in my opinion. But other than that, I really like the program. So dear traders, that was it for me. TC2000 new on my computer. I'm really enjoying it so far. Still a bit confused in order to set it up and to get the information, then to think a swim, the workflow. I have to figure this out, but I guess it's part of the game. And let's see how I'm going to perform with this. So this is Albert with Trading Diary. I'm signing off. I'm wishing you all a very, very, very successful trading week. Take care, trade carefully. Goodbye.